just switch my camera off and he shouts "Hiya Dave" and show me his t-shirt. So thank you for the purchase. I'll make a small commission from that. I couldn't see what it said on it from this distance. And he says it's very busy up here. So, well, it's to be expected, isn't it? Easter weekend. We're at Acle Dyke. And you can see the Acle Bridge in up there. Well, it's not that far to walk down to Acle, is it? They wanted to stop here. It's not too far to walk up to the pub. There'd be more here. Obviously not there, no mooring, no fishing. But you can moor here. It was £5 a night at one time, I'm not too sure what it is now. I think we'll try Womack first because I do like it there. I mean, there's a nice little walk, about 45 minutes, an hour. And there's the shop, and there's a pub. Yeah, I think you can pay online to this farm, or they have a box to put the money in, I think, or they did. It does tell you on that gate there. That sign to the left of the gate. Yeah, I think that's the box there, you can put your money in. Could squeeze in there. Walk down to Acle, and on the way back via the Hermitage, but I think we'll crack on. As long as we can get moored up somewhere for them to get the milk and sugar. Don't matter if we end up in the middle of South Walsham Broad, does it? There's even space at the free moorings here. Cafe shop. Is that because it's Easter Sunday? Actually, they've had a few showers, haven't they? So, oh, I wonder how much Bridgecraft charge for pump out and stuff. Fuel. go, Silver Cloud. Andrew's on that this week. Plenty of moorings there. I couldn't make out who that was at the window waving at me then. Battery 64%, 3 hours 21. What have we got on these? That'll need charging again in a bit. Well, Christine had just taken over then because I needed to change my battery and go to the loo. And she'd just gone past the moorings at Acle, and the three abreast coming the other way, overtaking each other. Completely mad, just heading straight for us. I went to change the battery on the camera at the front, and we were just heading. So where we are now in the river, on the right hand side, was one heading straight for us. It was one of the old swan boats. I'm not too sure which one it was. I'm shaking my head thinking, what are you doing? It's coming straight at us. I had to grab the steering wheel. The steering was virtually into the reeds to avoid it. So the chap who shared it to me, it's busy up there, he wasn't wrong, was he? Now you see, what we used to do on Silver Cloud, we'd have got on Silver Cloud yesterday and we'd have been heading down south now for a few days, and then come back probably Wednesday-ish. So we're doing it the other way. So rather than down south where you can probably just rock up any time you want and find a mooring, if it's going to be really busy, then we're going to have to get moored up. But as I've just mentioned to Christine, that as long as we get either in at Womack and go to the shop, or down at Potteriam and go to the shop, or even Ranworth, we can just moor up in the middle of South Walsham, can't we? Once we've got what we need. Just see the line, well, the mill at Thorndyke through those trees. Well, I can, probably can't on the camera. So we managed last night without electric, and the batteries were okay. Hardly touched them overnight, and we're not likely to get electric today because there's none at Womack, there's none at Thorndyke. Well, there's the thing, you see, even, no, because if we do get it at Womack, we won't be just casting off and then dropping the mud weight, would we? Keep wrapped up. Right, anyway. We will see. Here's some more 3 abreast. Got to get that last spot, wherever. Well, it looked like 3 abreast, but now it's 2 abreast. Where are we? No. don't need life jackets at home, I don't think, do they? I don't think they need life jackets at home. There used to be some life jackets on this boat somewhere. We've got our own. Well, we've got 2. But there was 2 or 3. But I can't find them.
Life jackets?
There was 2, well, we've got our own life jackets, haven't we? But there was 2 or 3 that was left on the boat, but I can't find them anymore. I don't know whether they've been taken off or not.
Wow.
Right, there's the Fern Mill.
Hold on.
The white
Is that the one that you can walk up?
No.
Which one's
I think they do open it very, very occasionally and let you have a look in.
Which is the one that I went in then with Shauna?
Phew, can't remember that.
I have no idea. But we went into a window.
Well, there used to be one up near Sutton that you could go in. That was many. That might have been that, and then they stopped. It was like a museum.
Wonder what church that is.
You should know every church, shouldn't you, being a religious education teacher?
Yeah, Church of England. It's a bit Church of Englandy. Can that hear me?
Yes, possibly. No, the mic's here, so it'd probably pick you up on it.
To edit my stupid things out.
There'd be nothing left, would there? There'd be nothing left.
Yeah, I know. I said yesterday, I was like, yeah, you're more stupid. I said, you're stupider than me. To Joe, and I was like, actually.
I've already told them that when you said that time, there's no shrouds in pockets.
No, I said pockets don't grow in shrouds.
Oh no, that's just as bad.
That's worse.
Right, so we will decide what we're doing when we get to Womack. Well, looks to be plenty of room down the dyke if we do want to come back down here. Oh, I told you it should start sneezing. I don't think you can hear it from there. This is the loudest sneezer I've ever heard. Yeah, so like I said, plenty of room down there. Even on the end. Oh, the mill is open today. So, you could have gone up there, Lucy. Did we get back here in time? King's Arms restaurant, bars, food all day, every day. Sunday and Wednesday carveries. Well, we know that, don't we? And Doom Bar. Well, either we was going with the tide, and I thought we was going against the tide at first, or there's something wrong with those distance charts, because it's supposed to be another half an hour before we get here. Or am I confusing myself.com? Was that Potter I am? Oh, boat's coming up the dyke, that's a good sign. Morning. went off on that 30 minutes, possibly. Yes, should have. So that's just left the moorings here on the stave at the dyke. But we will need to get some water, I think. Easy, tiger. Right, I'll just put this camera down while I negotiate this little bit. Are we going for the usual walk we do when we're here?
Which is?
Round that away, round in a circle and then over that field down to the village. We'll call it the shop and possibly I'll wait for you somewhere nearby.
The butcher's? No, flower shop.
Yeah, it's not far from there. I'm over it now. Being gazumped on that. There's room on the island as well. Oh, yeah. Yeah. For some or two for a lottery win. It never works. There's some more dead fish. I've just seen the dead bream up there. That seagull was diving down for something. Can't see from here. Oh dear. Doing a knitting, you haven't done that for a long time. Right, I'll put this camera down. Ed,
Do you know what you're doing?
No, I'll figure it out.
Oh, nearly got it.
What?
Oh!
Joe, the shower gels.
Still got my socks on.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thought this camera lens isn't that good to pick that tiny thing up.
Right.
Done that one. Right, we're filling up with water. I'll come back in an hour. It's 11:10. Might just nip for a wee. Christine's having a mooch in the shop. Joe's just blocked the shower up. So Lucy and, well, Joe's just had a shower, Lucy's now having one. So it'll be about 3 o'clock by the time that's filled up. It is very slow. And the guy who's on tantrum, he was telling us to watch, well, I could hear him telling Christine to watch out, there's a bolt sticking out of the key head in there at the side. And after the performance we had at that other end down there with Silver Cloud, but I think, I'll see if I can show you. I think we should be alright. Because he reckons that the boat that was here before was farther down. Yeah, see that bolt there? But we should be alright with these fenders. Yeah. Have to get the cabin boy on the deck, giving it a clean after. Well, right, I'm just going to check my phone because it's. Right, let me just sit down over here a minute. So I don't know whether we're staying here or not, whether we're going for the walk up there, but it doesn't look that dry, so that path can be really, really muddy. So I think we might just walk down to the village. Alright, we can get rid of that for now. Met Office. Well, feels like it's got to be more than feels like 8. Don't know about that. It feels warm in that sun. Bloody lovely. Might even take my gilet off. Some sort of weather warning for Wednesday I saw before. And about Philip Taylor. The trouble is that you get a notification about alright, all 10 draft beers under a £5 at the King's Head. Didn't think you served draft, only Euro fizz. Right, obviously they know each other. What was I doing? Met Office. What have you got, missus?
I've got a plastic cup and 4 Portuguese.
Oh, you've been up to the...
Yeah, I think I got the last ones as well.
Oh, that's Southampton, we're not bothered about that.
It'll go well with tea, that crusty cob, won't it?
Yeah. Right, missus. Are we staying here now?
What, for the night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we'll give that walk round that way a miss, but we can go for a walk round that way and down as though we was going to go to Will, but not quite as far as that.
It is muddy.
Yeah, that's what, down that path it'll probably be a bit grim. I think that'll be safe enough, that as long as nobody moves us down. I've put that fender back because it won't pop it, it's nowhere near it.
It was when we come in, so...
Right, so... yeah, weather warning of wind and rain is in. What's this one? Right, that doesn't affect us, does it? Hopefully. Sorry for shaking about. I'm trying to do, well, more than one thing at once. See, I don't like the look of that. It's warm, 14 degrees, but from 9 o'clock, rain, 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 rain. Oh dear. I think we're just going to have a cruise up the Ant. So it looks like we'll be inside while we're cruising. But you never can tell. Alright, come on, crack on. So this is where Christine's been, up to the artisan pop-up bakery. Or pop-up artisan bakery. Lovely crusty loaves from here. And they do those, they're like little custard tarts, aren't they? Quite nice. Right. I'm definitely taking my geely off, it's been quite warm. Bins are full. We have got a bin that needs emptying. I might be able to squeeze it in there. Battery. Oh my god. Do me head in. I'm trying to relax on holiday and I'll get stressed out about batteries. No. I've got enough gadgets. Blender, anybody? What's he doing? Well, there's a few spaces here now, but there'll be boats coming in on a regular basis. There's quite a bit of room at the other end. And yeah, it's a long day if you stay in the same place. Well, it's not so bad if you go for nice long walks, but I've only done 518 steps this morning. Right, I'm going to have a look, see if they've put anything on that corner down here. Oh, battery. Well, it was right on this corner. I haven't put anything on. That was it. Got a nice crack in Silver Cloud. You had a shot?
I know.
I know. Right. Yeah, I think we'll walk out and go down that way, just for a nice little bit of a walk down to the near the church, possibly. And then they'll let them decide what they want to do later. Contrary to popular belief, Joe actually does do something now and again. Well, congratulations. Congratulations, that's 2 things you've done.
You what?
That's 2 things you've done today.
You know what the motivation is? You keeping your mouth shut.
I'd be careful coming around the side here. It's very slippy on that. Very slippy on that deck there.
Yeah.
What we've got here is a dipstick holding a dipstick.
Entertainment purposes only.
Muppet.
I have to do a little disclaimer saying how much.
How much what?
Do like a little disclaimer? None of this is factual.
Did I just see you tweaking your little willy then?
You what?
It's on camera when you just like tweak your little willy.
Oh, that's Lucy do that.
You what?
My heart rate's 98.
What's wrong with that?
No, that's quite good for me.
That nice little blue thing of the outlook.
Yeah, the males are more like pretty, aren't they? Yeah. From females. I know it.
$14.99.
Isn't it image?
I think I get about £2 commission.
Not in humans.
Pardon?
They're disgusting.
It's not even pointing at you, this. What are you on about? It's pointing at myself on my hat.
Yeah, so there's case in point. We're saying that duck.
Just a minute, let me put it onto the wide angle setting.
Male ducks are pretty like.
Drakes, they're called.
Okay, drakes and other male birds are
Prettier than females.
Yeah, but we're saying that's not the case with humans. And then I said,
Oh, right, I
the
see.
camera was on you, so.
Right, I get it.
Yeah, good time. Oh, right, yeah, no one over here. Yeah.
Here's the test.
He's just realised he's in it. But I don't know why we weren't here for long or something.
Do it.
Well, are we going for a walk first?
What do you want to do? It's up to you.
Well, I don't want to go for a drink first and then go for a walk, otherwise I'll need a wee. We're not walking far anyway, just down this next road, Stave Road I think it's called.
So, for some reason, I don't know.
No, so I remember that. Remember going in there and stopped serving food.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I remember going in that shop down there.
Thank you. See, I hate to say I'm right.
No, but I thought that was a. Because it was raining.
Manor End. Knob End.
We walked straight down.
That was
Did I mention about Leanne buying Stuart a t-shirt, one of my merchandise for his birthday, and the mug? He showed me the mug, but I think she's blonde underneath that dark colour because she forgot to pack it, the t-shirt. Joe, what does that sign mean there? Please say.
Obviously, I know it's ducks because it's got ducks on top of it.
I just said it to him about 2 seconds before.
Isn't that lovely?
Yeah. Little pond, wee pond. Aww.
Lucy had to tell him the duck's crossing. What's that got in its mouth? I'm beginning to wish I took this blooming jumper off. It's cracking flags.
He has one, this is
Yeah, it's like a £5 one from China.
Yeah, that's the plastic.
Yeah, I think that's the plan. Well, they want to get a ball.
They do.
They haven't got the rest of the week wherever we stop, I suppose. So I think the plan, according to Christine, is we're going to King's Head, King's Arms even, They have those on top of Fur and Feather pub, don't they? And then go to South Walsham, drop the mud weight, and then we're literally 2 minutes away from the ant, aren't we? And then up the ant, and well, don't know where we'll end up there. Yeah, some lovely houses down here. We don't know the country code these about walking on the right side of the road. Now that's the way you would go to when we walk over to our well, but we haven't been down this way, so shall we have a venture down, see what there is? I think you can also go this way and all the way around to Ludden Bridge that way. Yeah, I think it's one of those roads though that, yeah, national speed limit and no pavements to walk on.
So I think we just got that from there though.
You have to say like what is it now?
I've seen that off like
Now, I'm relying on sat-nav kicking in here because I have a feeling that this will take you down to the road that goes to Ludden Bridge. And I think you can walk off to St Benet's Abbey from here anyway, but I think there's a path to the right. Yeah, there's a path to the right down here that'll take us back round over to Lovers Lane and back up. I think that's according to the messages I'm getting from my sat-nav. What's that say? So yeah, you can walk up to, oh, it just says restricted byway. No, you actually go farther up here, don't you, to go to St Benet's Abbey.
And a little bit of fog.
Should have brought my drone out.
Bless you. Bless you. Shangri-La.
Bloody camera didn't switch on. I've just been talking for 10 minutes. So anyway, on the road, if you come in from sort of the Dog Inn at Ludden Bridge, you come down here, turn left at Ludden Hall. We've come that way, so we turn right at Ludden Hall. And there's a path now that takes you over to another path, and if you can turn left and go onto the main road and walk into the village that way, but it's a bit iffy for walking on because you get them going quite fast on that road. But at the bottom of this path you turn right. I've done this a couple of times, so you may well have seen this part before, and it'll take you down over to Lovers Lane, and that'll take you onto Staithe Road. and that'll take us up to the village, and I hope it's very soon because I think I'm going to faint. I had a jumper on. I was taking it off at the boat and Christy said, oh, it's not that warm outside. Good grief. I had to put my shorts on if I realised. How long ago is it we came up here? Because they were making these into apartments then. Yeah. Fox barn. Whew. So you don't get any fleet right, we go in the broad.
You what?
Well, when I'm talking to you, I shall address you by Mr. Ed.
It said there's a pollen and nectar mix for the bees and butterflies. So.
Right, so we're back down Lovers Lane. Back up Stayth Road. Not far to go now. Blood and Dragon. It's alright, she don't watch my videos. King Canute gave the manor of Ludham to the Abbey of St Bennet at home, St Catherine, whose emblem is a wheel, is the patron saint of the parish church designed by Joan M. Snelling, carving by Philip Freeman Sayer, 1970. Moulded in 1990 by Michael E. Fuller from the original. 1340. We've got a nice walk. Steady now. Steady. What's going on? They parking, are they going? Think about. Not sure. Right, so we had a nice walk and then we just sat in the beer garden at the King's Arms. I've noticed, Lucy took a picture, I've noticed my face is all burnt. So now we are going to go back and we're going to head for Thorndyke. Plan B is Fleet Dyke. Plan C, South Bolton Broad. So there will be a destination, obviously. We will be somewhere. And Christine's got some stuff for like a tapas thing for our evening meal. Well, there's room for a little one, just about. It's pretty full. Looks like we moved even farther down.